And we're live.
Whoa, I
Yeah,
can't believe you didn't tell me.
that's. You do this all the time.
Yeah, I know.
You unbelievable pain in the butt.
I miss doing nonsense like that.
Yeah, I know. I missed you doing nonsense like that. I'm glad we get to stream a little more.
Hmm.
It's a balancing act, right? Because, like, you don't have a lot of time,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta balance it with, like, your own rest, your own recreation, and, like, personal time with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Genuinely, other than like having only one rest day, and also the fact that some of my coworkers are kind of morons. Man, I enjoy the job, but I wish we would have. But I wish I could have like a like two rest days. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
2 weekends off. I was talking about this to my um to my colleague, and and I was like, man, I'm so jealous of my friends who are like who have like 2 days off. Like in Malaysia, they're in FNB, yeah. And I'm like, oh wait, no. And I'm like, no, because like the only person who I know who is in FNB is Jez, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and I'm like, no, actually, in London. Oh, well, that makes sense because like if we here need like are supposed to get 2 days off, then we would be doing like 10, 12 hour shifts.
Right.
I'm like, oh, yes, I suppose that's true.
I knew a guy who worked, was it 12 hour shifts, 4 on, 3 off?
Hmm.
uh, well, it was like it went back and forth. Like 1 week he'd
Hmm.
have 4 days in a row, then 3 days off. The next week he'd
Hmm.
work 3 days and have 4 days off. Is how it worked. And despite
Hmm.
the hours being quite a lot, he really liked it
Yeah,
because he could just like focus on work for half a week, and then he has a ton of time to himself after he rests up for a day.
genuinely, I'm like, that doesn't sound too bad
Mm-hmm.
actually, because that means I get time to myself. Hmm. Also, oh man, yay, talking about work. That's so fun. But yeah, and then and recently, uh, we have bosses. Well, but I had a store manager change like maybe some months ago, what 2 months ago, and now he's like being more on the ball, and he's been very upset to find that there are some of staff members who listen to music while they work. And like again, this is one of those things where it's like I don't understand why it's so bad that anyone is listening to music while they work. Because here's the thing, while they work. You know what I mean? I
But if
can
your
understand
attention
being
was
upset,
fully on that task, you'd be more efficient.
but that's the thing, right? Some people, like me, work better with music around. I'm like,
No, it
I'm
there's no
fat.
good there is no good excuse. It all comes down to they don't want you to have
So
fun at
crazy.
work. Like genuinely, if you get all of your tasks done,
Mhm.
bosses, like I'm sure you've noticed, will find busy work for you
Uh-huh.
because
Absolutely.
you can't just relax. You can't get
You
everything
can't just
done.
idle.
Yeah, no, you have to be not
Yeah.
only working but like joylessly.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, and like it and like it's it's so sad, I guess. Like that's the sort of like work culture we've decided it is good for our society, for humans in general. Yes, only work, no enjoyment. We do not we will not have um any form of uh n- n- like relaxation while at work.
Yeah, none.
I know at least some places are better about that.
Well, there are going to be exceptions to every rule. This is just sort of like on the
Mm.
whole. Like these are recognizable patterns.
Hmm.
But yes, welcome to the stream, Crimson. And hello, Sarek.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's managers who cannot themselves concentrate with music, and so will absolutely not let anyone else enjoy it.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I'm autistic.
Yeah?
Maybe.
You are
At the
definitely.
very least, at the very least, I'm on some
So I'm
level
not
of
100% better.
yeah. Are you sure you want to stream today, bestie?
Yes.
We don't have to. Okay. Let me just. But yeah. Um. Yeah. At the very least, ADHD. I like music.
Yeah, you're diverging neurally in some way.
Mm. God. How is everyone?
Yeah, that's a good question. Sorry I missed so many streams last week. I was really not doing so hot.
Yeah, as you can tell.
But it's been better. Like, you might not be able to tell immediately, but, like, I've got my speaking voice now. And
Mm.
everything, and I'm not just, like, exhausted.
It's true.
Because, like, yeah, I was getting out of breath fucking chopping vegetables. Just not getting enough air. Yeah,
Mm.
next time I talk to my doctor, I'm going to see if I can get a oral steroid puffer.
Inhaler?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That would be good.
Just for periodic use. Because, like, I've always had asthma, but it never bothered me as an adult outside of occasionally when I
Mm-hmm.
overexert myself. But, yeah, this week it really hit me. And I think it's because of mold spores.
Oh.
But we
Mm.
cleaned up, and I've started to feel better. It's just going to take a while for
Mm-hmm.
me to be back at 100%.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, bestie.
Dark Savant, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Yeah, welcome. Also, chat, if you know, if you got tips on, uh, what helps joint feel better, hit me up. Thanks. Joint as in the thing that connects fingers, or like
Yeah.
limbs or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
not not
the thing that goes
not
in your fingers. Yeah.
not the weed, not the greens. Okay, like
If
genuinely.
your joints are green, you've got a problem.
Yeah, that too. If your joints are green, you got a problem. Maybe don't.
Yeah,
Maybe
Bob's
think
talking
about
about
this.
Knuckles,
Yeah,
and not the
he's
Sonic, and
sore.
not the Echidna. Man, my Echidna's sore. Anyone you know a remedy for a sore Echidna?
Um, no, I don't know. No, why is your echidna sore? What's an echidna?
That's why it's funny. What the hell does that
Yeah,
even
I know.
mean?
What's an echidna?
Well,
What are you,
it's a kind of marsupial.
and why do you feel that it's sore?
Mine is sore.
Minosaur. That's
Minosaur. Yeah.
a kind of like dinosaur. Oh man, it's rough here.
Minosaur and Plustodon.
If anyone's getting Chinese food, hopefully you will be having something nice to eat and some video games will make you feel better. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
hopefully.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're not feeling so good, dude.
Yeah.
Also, multipledactyl.
Multiple dactyls, pretty good.
Thank you. Divistrodon. And
What
that's
did you
it.
say?
Divistrodon. Like
Oh.
division and dimetrodon.
Oh, that's why you went such a weird route for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, do you say division?
Yeah, but it's just easier to say than divistrodon. Like that. Not easier to say, but
Is it?
easier to enunciate. Like make it clear what I'm actually saying and not just mispronouncing dimetrodon.
Oh, my nose.
But yeah, before we begin, I had one fun, embarrassing thing to do in public.
Oh no.
Bop, Miss Nose,
Uh-huh. I guess.
happy anniversary, love.
No, really?
Yeah, 1 year anniversary. What are the chances?
Happy Happy 1 year anniversary. Oh, that's so
Right?
oh that is embarrassing. Oh, I hate you.
Oh, I love you
Oh
too, baby.
no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's very sweet. I'm glad you remembered, because I certainly
Yeah.
don't. But wow.
I mean,
Uh
technically it was yesterday, but we're streaming today.
oh, okay. Also, no. Okay, it's yesterday. Got it. Also, today is my dead father's birthday. But he's dead and I didn't like him, so fuck you. Hope
Yeah.
you're hope you're fucking rolling in your grave, old man.
Yeah. You stay dead, I'm gonna fuck your daughter.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
fill her up with some haram. I'm
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay.
gonna put an
Okay.
infidel in her.
Crimson says, never smoked or partaken in drugs in a day in your life, for the record. Yeah. I've only ever had marijuana. Um, I figure it's one of those things that I would have very little trouble controlling, because man, my brothers were always like, Sarah, you can't touch cigarettes. You'll get addicted like we are. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I've been socially smoking for so long. I'm like, I'm not. Sometimes I do feel like, oh man, this is so stressful. I want cigarette. But also, it's just such a hassle, because these days a lot of public spaces are like super against smoking, which is very fair, which I agree with actually. Um, and it's like, oh man, I'd have to walk away so far to like smoke, and that's inconvenient for me.
Yeah.
I'd much rather just have a much healthier um outlet than smoke actually.
It's a fucking, like, statistical anomaly that I'm not a smoker.
Mm.
Both of my parents, both of my grandparents on both sides, and my sister.
Hmm.
All smokers.
And you're like, absolutely not for me.
Yeah, no, it's
Mm-mm.
stupid. Why would I smoke? It's dumb. It's so
Yeah,
obviously dumb.
like it's the extra added cost. You know what I
Well, it
mean?
costs money and it's bad for me.
Yeah.
If I want that, I could just have a toxic relationship.
Look, man. Sometimes you kind of want that toxic relationship.
Now I'll just take toxic flavored relationship. All the fun, but half the trauma.
Yeah. You totally don't have THC edibles next to you. Absolutely. I believe in you. You totally don't. Is it cookies or brownies? I need to know. For non-research purposes.
Swerve, it's
And
fried
then cookies, that
sardines.
is. Oh. That'd be strange. I would like, and I would honestly, it would be cool if we could have a savory option
No,
for
there are.
oils.
You can
What?
absolutely, yeah, you can make THC oil that you can cook with.
What?
Totally. When I was in university, one of my roommates, when I lived off campus, made his own
Mm-hmm.
THC oil, like his own weed oil, and would just use it in cooking. He'd have
Huh?
spaghetti that would make him high.
What?
Yeah,
It works like,
yeah.
but wouldn't the oil and the heat? I don't know. Fuck up the. I guess that's not how oil works. Now that I think about it.
I mean, as long as you don't see it smoking, then the oils, um, uh, yeah, it won't get rid of the THC.
Huh. I guess you could have like a salad, like a vinaigrette
Fuck yeah,
THC.
you could.
Oh, oh my god. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. It's hella fucking illegal here. I could fucking die.
Yep.
I'm not even joking. We have capital punishment for drugs here. Well, I think there's plans in the works to stop that. Or we might have already stopped it. I don't know. I kind of stopped reading the news.
That's fair. Sometimes it's worth taking a break, and if you ever go back, try to stick to like once a week.
You can infuse it into most fats. Oh my god. Well, today on Bop fucking learns. Also, Keegan says he hopes that the breathing gets better, and mold along the changing seasons could have been a wombo combo. And as for joints, it depends on which ones, as some preventative care for knees are really the best. But overall, Epsom salts in the bath and will have a non-zero chance of helping with inflammation. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, my knuckles might just be inflamed because like uh the the station I work at, I make mini buns. They're really small. Like I'm much more used to needing buns that are like 60 grams or more, right? Or like an actual fucking an entire bread if I'm not lazy, which
Yeah.
is rare these days.
Yeah.
And so like moving to like from that amount of dough to like so like each piece of mini bun is about 20 grams each. So that's really small, but then you need to shape them nicely, right? And so my hands are always like curled a
Mm.
lot of work and I haven't been very good with
So you think the
stretching.
like the muscles in there are like really tight and tired?
Yeah.
Could be.
At the very least my pinky is upset with me because that's the finger that's complaining a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, my poor guy.
But like massage would help, stretching. I'm sure you know that.
I'm already doing that, so that's that. I haven't done the Epsom salt though, so thanks.
I completely forgot about baths.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh man. Speaking of baths,
oh
chat.
yeah.
Adult money is like so bad for me,
Alright, let's
honestly.
get to the
Because
game.
like
Please tell
I,
us more.
I'm genuinely okay. I'm mostly careful about money. I was worse when I was a teenager because no one taught me how to be careful with money. My parents were like, "Here's how I do it," and now that you know it theoretically, you can do it yourself, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's how my parents teach me all the time. My father is a believer of learning through osmosis.
Your father was a
Because like he's
believer in
taught
not doing father things.
because he's like, yes, I showed them how I do things, so they should learn by example. I'm like, that's not how
Yeah.
teaching works.
No, I showed you once in exactly the way that I do it. What's the problem?
Anyway. Anyway. So
Man,
yeah.
we're really
I'm
dunking on
better
your
about
dead
money.
dad today, aren't we?
Yeah, it's his birthday. And we have a
Yeah.
dunk on him. Anyway. Right. So money. Now, and I'm like, oh man, I had to ask John the other day, do you think it's fiscally irresponsible if I indulged in a childhood thing that I've always wanted but never got of getting an inflatable pool?
Yeah, like an
You
inflatable
know,
pool
one of
that
those like
kids had.
kiddie things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, to Bop's surprise, my answer was, well, you guys don't have a bath, right? And you live in the tropics. Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
And I'm like, what? You're not supposed to say yes, motherfucker.
Like,
You're
sounds like you'll
supposed
get
to
a lot
tell
of
me
use out of
no.
that.
And I'm like, oh no. And then I realized now that, well, with the power of technology, and the power of people suddenly realizing that kids ought to have fun, um, I found some really cool inflatable pools that have like I don't fucking need an inflatable hot tub, Dark Swan. I would love the idea, but like in general, the days are really hot here. Anyway, right.
Yeah, our summer
So right.
temperatures, Savant, are like winter temperatures where Bob is. I complain about it being 33 degrees, and Bob's like, well, that's normal, right?
Yeah, that's normal.
33 is
It's
like
pretty hot, but it's pretty normal.
90 something. I don't do Fahrenheit, man.
Well, mm-hmm.
Hot
Why
dough.
stop at just inflatable pool? Mm. Okay, I'll take that under consideration. Thank you. But yes, so I found out that these days some children out there, some child out there, some lucky fuck out there with like parents who understand that children ought to have fun has like has an inflatable pool that has like strips of sprinklers on the side, so like they kind of look like fountains shooting out. So like they get water sprayed on them as if they like it's a splash pool, right? That's what it is. Like wow, hey, that's not fair. Fucking these fucking kids having better parents.
Oh, Keeg's got some advice. Uh,
Ooh,
yeah, you could try
try
cup. Oh, good.
try cupping your palm while shaping the rolls rather than fully claw grip. Ah, well, that's the problem. Because it's so small, I kind of have to claw. Well, it's not even claw. It's like it's genuinely a fist that I'm making every time I roll them because um I'm rolling the dough um into a ball shape and it needs to stay within my hand for me to do that properly. Um so uh making that fist shape keeps it small. It's just unfortunate. Hot wax baths.
Yeah, but I did completely forget.
Mm.
Keeg went to school for catering, so like he's got a lot of experience with cooking. If you want tips, that's a guy to go to.
Okay. Hey, new thing I learned about people I know online. That's good.
Yeah.
Next, you'll tell me there's inflatable firearms. I watched a group play this game called Cash and Guns, and instead of using the gun prop that the game provided, because it's a board game, you see, it's a TTRPG game. It's they used it one of they used either actual like like Nerf guns or whatever assortment of toy guns they could find, but also an inflatable Tommy gun, which was deflated by the time they got around to actually filming with it. so so the guy was like, "Wait, hold on. Let me let me inflate my gun." Fucking Lou Wilson.
That's great. Yeah, Lou Wilson's a treasure.
I love that man. What a fucking you were no help at all. I will remember you. Okay. Maybe folks, if you got the money for it, Fucking get Dropout.
Yeah, if you're wasting money on Netflix that you like scroll through and never watch anything on, cancel it and
Mm-hmm.
get Dropout. And also
Especially
subscribe
if
to my
you're a
Patreon.
DCRPG
Do
nerd.
both of those things.
Yeah.
They probably cost the same thing now that I think about it. Like Netflix
Yeah.
for both of the others.
Yeah. Hmm. God, my friend just texted me a link to an interactive article where apparently in the whole of ASEAN countries, which means Southeast Asian countries, all of for amongst all of them, according to the U.S. Agricultural Department or something in a research that they've done, Malaysians spend the most amount of money on groceries. And they're doing this in US dollars, by the way, and Malaysians spend about $1,900 minimum. Well, sorry. Some like 1,940. And Singapore is also there. But like Thailand, all from Thailand all the way to Laos, they're like kind of alright, kind of fine.
I gotta look
Might
into how
crash
Laos is
downtown.
doing these days. That's another socialist state that people forget about.
Hmm. Apparently, however, okay, but they did say that it's the USDA, yeah, Department of Agriculture. The USDA figures are not adjusted for inflation and or differences in living costs between the countries. So take that
Oh, so it's not
with a
very useful at all.
No, I'm like, huh.
All right, you can see the game, hear it, everybody, bestie.
I can see it. Yes. All right, I forgot that I've muted your stream.
I can't believe this.
I'm I'm list. I have your stream tabbed open. My
So
guy, I can't
rude.
hear both you and myself.
I mean, then now you know how I feel. I have to hear both you and myself at the same time.
So rude.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Anyway, let's get on with
But
it.
yes,
Did you finish your homework?
I did. More or
Oh,
less.
you did.
I'm at like the last puzzle. I don't know if hitting this will solve it, so that's why I stopped here. I think there's one more step,
Fair
like
enough.
one more step after, but before we continue, there was one more important event that I'm going to summarize.
Okay.
Because Areshkagal is such a fucking, like,
Dingus?
obnoxious fucking... One of the puzzles you have to solve is to just recite an oath to Areshkagal, which is genuinely binding.
Okay.
So you have to begin the path to becoming an Areshkagal cultist in order to solve these riddles.
That's so stupid.
I mean, yeah,
That's
she's
so
an
aggravating.
asshole.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were able to get through it by either, I think it's like making a will save or a knowledge religion check. And, so yeah, you have to say it back, and as you're doing it, Nenio's remembering it for you, because she's got like a fucking steel trap memory. She heard someone say it earlier. But as she's doing it, she starts to shake, and gets really uncomfortable, and then goes into like logic, like mode, and is like, this is illogical, it's unscientific, I'm not going to do it. So something about this oath really fucking upset her. It made her afraid. She doesn't seem to know why, and she doesn't want to acknowledge that. So that's the important thing. So let's hit this. Now, if I haven't forgotten anything... I heard a thing. No. What am I missing? Oh, over here. Maybe? Let's look. Nope, nope, not there. Hey. Thankfully, you're very speedy. Okay. It's wild that, like, you're not even, like, min-maxing your speed. You're just, like, it's a byproduct or, like, a secondary attribute is that you're super fucking fast.
Well, the speed will help.
Yeah, currently 105. I think you can get higher.
What?
I mean, it can get higher in
Really?
combat. Yeah, it's 105. Base speed.
Oh,
Instead of 30.
that's crazy.
Yeah, you think that's crazy? My Azada Monk had a base speed of like 180.
That's extremely crazy.
Yeah, no, use Goku. Like, it was just a Goku build by the end, where it's like, charge, flurry, enemy's dead. Okay, what did I fuck up? I'm almost certain I've solved this.
Ian says he's playing FF6 now, trying to grind out the Setzer achievement to get his 777 slot hit.
Hell yeah.
What does that do?
Setzer is a sky pirate whose special ability is like has to do with like slots. You when you use his ability, it'll do like a random, well, semi-random effect based on the result of the slots.
Oh, like genuine slots, like full lever slots.
Yeah, and you choose when to stop it, like stop, 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 and depending on what you come up with, you can have different effects.
Oh.
And because it's random, each effect is way stronger than it would normally be. So if you get if you learn the trick to slow it down a little bit and you get consistent with some of his abilities, he just blows enemies away. But you have to do his I don't remember what it is, but you have to get a particular achievement or a quest or something to unlock the 777 slot hit.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, FF6 is a great game. If people want like an old school style RPG and you haven't played FF6, you should.
Put that on my list.
Like 7 might be my favorite in the series. I still think 6 is the best outside of Tactics, which isn't main series. So what did I do wrong here? How did I fuck this up?
I'm just looking for a joyride. Joyride. Oh, friends. In case y'all haven't gotten it, Sifu is free on Epic.
Oh, yeah, Sifu looks great. I should try Sifu.
Yeah.
That's the one where you, like, every time you die, you age.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, it's rad. Alright, so what that should have done is rotate. I genuinely don't remember what I've done wrong. Alright, let me take the blues out. Oh, now I can't even activate it. Alright. Yeah. Oh! Shit, I don't remember this. Is that right? It's based on, you know how we saw them, like murals on the wall?
Huh?
Yeah, that was meant to be a clue about, like, the order of them. I'm hoping that by numbering them, it just kind of gave me the answer. Okay. That's not quite it. God, how did this go again? Fuck.
Is it supposed to line up?
Yeah, but, like, I'm missing a step.
You can say you need to walk on the outer rune closest to where the line is pointing. To its left if it seems in between the two.
Oh, okay.
So on.
Hashtag fuck puzzles. I normally don't mind them. The ones in this dungeon in particular, and the ones associated with this quest, are obnoxious, and that's kind of thematic. Oh, that didn't do it.
Oh my god.
I shall not fail.
How did I screw that up?
I'm gone.
You always say that, Ishika, but you never are actually gone.
I think she's only supposed to say that when she hides. Hang on, I'm gonna quickly look it up on my phone. This is the Enigma Center Puzzle. To the right. Ah, got it. Alright, thanks, man. I will take your word for it.
Elden Ring, Night Rain.
Yeah, that game's gonna rock. I won't be able to get it right away, but when I do, hopefully people are still playing it. I'm gonna just have another look. It's entirely possible I'm missing a step. Let me try this.
Follow my steps.
The world has suffered enough. Shellen guides me.
Ah, did it.
Oh.
Do you want to do a rush go roll?
Bow.
Alright.
Bow, unworthy one. Bow and tremble before the great Areshkagal. Uh-huh. Something about this is wrong. I mean, something else besides this ridiculous demand to bow and tremble. And Nenya rubs her nose. It is not the real Areshkagal. It is a copy, though it looks very realistic. Bow. How about this instead? Tila gestures obscenely at the darkness.
Yeah, I got your bow right here.
Genuinely, I love her so much.
Yeah, it's
Like
great.
that one like campfire conversation with, I think, was
it
it
WotR?
Areshkagal? I don't remember, but it was one where someone was like, "Hey Zila, you're not like other paladins at all. You're like chill and you'd have
Yeah.
fun.
That was
Other paladins that I
WotR.
know, WotR, yeah. Everyone's I know kind of stuck up and like thing, and they're like, well, they're the easiest ones to break.
Oh, that one. That was
Oh.
Areshkagal. You're right.
Ah, yeah. Wow. Actually, yeah, because she's like they're not true to themselves, and
Yeah.
they don't want to be the thing that they don't want to.
Yeah, it's like they're-
confront.
Yeah. They don't believe in it. Like, the oath is something they're using to shield from their insecurities and anxieties. They're not confident.
Mhm. So cool.
Like, she's comfortable, like, being malleable with her oath because she understands it and understands the inheritor. Turns out Yomade doesn't give a shit if you flip off a demon lord.
Yeah. I feel like maybe some part of her might find that hilarious.
I don't know if Yomade has ever laughed.
Oh. Okay. Honestly, I genuinely want to answer 5. I guess I better leave. Guess I better leave. Wow, rude. Surrender or be cast aside. It does not matter. Your fate will be the same. Sharp claws suddenly tear into your chest and withdraw, ready for another strike. I'm almost positive this is just another test. There's supposed to be nothing, and nothing can experience pain. Let's conduct an experiment. What will happen if you don't do anything? Let her keep hitting you and try to suffer through it. I think this will produce some very interesting results. Oh, come on. I mean, okay, Nenyo. Fine. Sure, I'm nothing. Ow. Are you trying to scare me with your words? To tire me out with empty talk as if I were merely a vision or a nightmare? Areshkagal lashes out at you again and her claws sink deeper into your chest. Why is it me, though? Why can't you attack what's her nuts? Nenyo! Nenyo produces a piece of paper from her sleeve and begins to scribble some notes. The experiment is going as planned. Please continue. Why are you doing this? Can't you see that this is exactly what the creature wants? Don't succumb to it. Fight! I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
don't know.
It's been a while since you were forced to make a choice like this, huh?
Why do you have so much fun when I have to make choices, huh?
Because you obviously hate
Right, okay. You don't have to enjoy it so much.
it.
He's a cruel, cruel man.
Love you.
Just take it. I'm nothing. I get it. Whatever, you stupid fucking creature. Two. Areshkagal's voice drips with contempt. Nothing. Not. Pathetic nobody. She strikes again, and you feel her claws rip open your chest. Why is it always my chest, though? Can't you do shoulders?
Nah, it's gotta be the chest.
Yes, keep going. You have to convince her. If my expert opinion is correct, she'll soon succumb to our sophistry. Or you will die. Those are the only two possible outcomes.
Well, it's a good thing we brought Sociel now, isn't it?
Yes.
And speaking of which, I can't watch this madness. Did you go all the way to the abyss and back, just to let this beast kill you? Pull yourself together.
I mean, in for a penny, in for a...
In for nothing at all.
that one. Areshkagal's claws sink into your chest once more, this time they pass straight through your body, as if you were made of air. Oh, neat. The unworthy one has become nothing. It's impossible.
Yeah, you gotta fight it anyway, though.
Oh, did I just get healed?
Well, it wasn't hurt. I think you got healed, maybe? Yeah, you got healed.
Huh. Why did I get healed?
Because it had done 100 damage to you.
Oh. Fair enough that they healed me. I kind of thought they'd just let you start with that much damage.
Yeah. Well, now that you don't believe that it actually happened to you, it didn't.
So dumb.
You kind of pulled a Baphomet on her.
What does that mean?
How did Baphomet steal his labyrinth?
Oh, right.
He rewrote reality by believing hard enough that he always owned the labyrinth. Alright, Aruru.
We're expecting some really hot days for the next week.
Oh,
next
lame.
2 weeks, actually.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Boy, this fake Areshkagal ain't got shit.
Yeah. It's gonna die very quick.
No mythic levels. I'm sure the real one will be tougher. Still 45 magical beast hit die isn't bad. This isn't a pushover.
Oh man. While we're playing this game, chat, I got back to 14, which I'm sure I've told many times. And I'm currently doing the Dawn Trail. The latest of expat. Ooh, already done?
Yeah, pussy ass bitch. I told you, you're way over leveled.
And yes, the X-Pack, kind of mid. Honestly, less than mid. Stormblood was mid, but that's because um, I feel like for the story it was telling, it should have gone harder. Like, there was a lot that Stormblood was trying to tell with the rebellion story. That it should have punched harder,
Right.
punched higher up. Fucking lock it in. Instead, it was just like, it was a pretty normal story, you know. But it was mid. It was fine. I didn't have any complaints. And Xenos was much more interesting.
Which one's Xenos again?
Xenos is the guy who he is the prince of the Imperials. He got anything and everything he ever wanted without much effort.
Mhm.
And he was also super talented on account of him being some kind of experiment, I think, on account of plot reasons. He excelled at everything he ever did.
Right.
And so, like, there was just genuinely no joy in his life, except for when he goes out hunting and fighting. Because the chance to die is there, I think, maybe. Not that it actually ever happens, because he's too strong.
Is this the super strong villain that
Is kind of obsessed with you?
decides that you two are going to fight
Yes.
and ends up, like, doing heroic things, not because he gives a shit, but because it's getting
Yes.
between
He
him and a
wants to
fight?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I love that
That's him.
shit. That's good shit.
He's my favorite. I know a lot of people don't like him because, like, oh, like, man, that's so lame.
No, that's
But,
funny.
like, I like that. That's simple. Like, I mean, he knows what he wants. He wants to fight.
Yeah. You're a worthy opponent.
Yeah. And then this
And
guy.
he'll kill everyone in order
Yeah.
to have that fight.
Yeah. Like, the best bit about Endwalker, one of the best bits in Endwalker was him showing up to the final battle with the big bad evil guy. Who's complicated, actually. She's not that bad. Anyway. He's like, what? Why haven't you defeated this guy yet? I know you can. Why are you taking your time? I want that fight, bitch! Alright, fine. I'll be your fucking fight platform. Get on with it so we can have our fight, okay? That was his whole thing. And you know what? I appreciate a man who knows what he wants.
Yeah. God, finish kicking her ass so that we can fight.
Yeah. Jeez. Get on with it. I know you can do it. Like,
How many fucking
very
expansions am I
funny-
gonna have to wait through?
yeah. 2, apparently. 2
My
for the
will
fight.
is resolute.
The fight to the death that he's always wanted. You know?
Yep.
And that makes him interesting. Now this new guy, obviously don't trail spoilers, but he's like, I'm pretty sure this is just like, you know, one of those things where it's like, this is the top layer, no, not top layer. This is the third layer of his actual motives and goals. Because dude's like, oh, so father brought peace to this island. But like, oh look, it's not even a lasting peace because I offered to be a warmonger, and everyone's jumping at the bit to support me. because they all don't appreciate peace. So I'll wage war against the entire star and make them all miserable and want peace through that. And I'm like,
That sure is an
Are you
opinion.
are you a moron? He was interesting enough to hear say his welcome for 3 expansions. I don't know, Keegan. I don't know, Keegan. I don't think you overstated.
I don't have a... I don't have a dog in this fight.
Look.
But I do have a productive
Bestie.
cough.
Yeah, you do. Are you sure? You. I mean, we're doing it anyway. We're doing it already. Oh, bestie.
It's fine.
Okay. But yeah. Look, I liked him, and like, yeah, I think it was really cool. I think he's cool. You know what overstayed its welcome? The story keeping with the whole like here Orchifont's death. Do you remember that this dude died to save you, and he was just a very good man? Remember how that was really bad? And I'm like, you know, a lot of other people died to save you too at some point, right? Like he is not the only one. Like there's not. Tell you what? Like he's way more like like worthy of mourning because he died. Like that. What? Dang. They brought his death back around for 3 X-Packs too. So you know. Anyway. But yeah. The current kind of BBEG, I guess, in Dawn Trail. Boring as fuck.
Two-headed shark man? Is it the two-headed shark man?
No, the two-headed shark man is fine. He's the he's now the misunderstood guy.
I see.
Okay. The game at least acknowledges that that he did a bad thing and he should repent. But also, for the sake of the future, we shouldn't be too hung up on the fact that he released a crazy ass
Right.
terrifying dragon.
Yeah, he released a catastrophe.
Yeah.
Only mitigated by the fact that a catastrophe was visiting at the moment and took care of it for them.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's fine. Anyway, friendship solves everything. But yes. So far, boring villain. Great to know more about Cryo, though. I wish this was more Cryo focused now. But also,
Alright,
I
here
am
we go.
as I told John the other day, I am 200% more sure now that anyone who hates Woke Lamont is just transphobic. That's all.
Apparently VA did a pretty good job.
Yes.
Alright, let's spread everybody out a bit, because there's no way we're getting out of this without a fight.
Nope. This is after all a very like boss battle arena. Battle boss arena.
Yeah, the Battle Boss Arena.
Yay.
Man, I used to love watching BattleBots. What a good fucking show that was.
BattleBots is the one where they have like bots fighting, right? Like that was the
Yeah,
whole-
people would build like weight category robots and have them fight each other.
I think I remember seeing a clip of like this bot. Like, so I think if I'm remembering correctly, the front bit has this thing where it can sort of force like grapple onto or at least hook itself to other bots.
Yeah.
And then the back bit can lift itself up a little bit to force the thing down and not be able to move. And then there's this heavy ass looking hammer thing in the bob that will slap down on the bot it's got grappled, basically.
Oh, all right.
That's pretty cool. So as you can tell, it's heavier on the back.
Well, yeah.
And then at some point, it flips itself over because, yeah, that happens. But apparently, the creator was like, I knew this was coming. I have a button for this. And it can just flip itself over, apparently?
Yeah.
Like, oh. Nerds are so nerdy, everyone.
Yeah.
Kinda
It wasn't
love
BattleBots, but there was a really hilariously overpowered one in Robot Wars, which was a slightly more pro wrestling style one.
Okay.
There was this one robot called the Revolutionist, and it was just like a short cylinder, like maybe a foot.
Sorry, it's called the Revolutionist?
Yeah. Like a foot
Okay.
tall and like several, maybe 2 or 3 feet in diameter.
Uh-huh.
And on its exterior, it had like little, like things jutting out, like pieces of serrated metal and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And all it did was move around on its wheels, and the central body rotated at like 5,000 RPM.
Oh, wow. Why? To do what?
If it ran into something, it blew them apart.
Really?
Oh yeah, there were like some things could stand up to it, but like most fights were hilariously like one-sided with it.
Revolutionist.
Yeah.
I adore that. And yes, Keegan, I am just after them finishing the train to check out the huge electric dome. The electric dome! Sounds pretty cool. I'm taking that. Yeah. Yeah, just after Papa dies. And I don't. Okay. Maybe it is a spoiler. Kind of. Well, you've had enough time to finish it.
I can't believe you would say a spoiler like this.
I would. But also, if you don't clock that this guy is going to die already, maybe be more genre savvy. Thank you. The grain of sand has found its way to the truth. Its persistence deserves reward, but any impudence will be punished. The familiar, faceless voice takes on the form of the demon lord Areshkagal, the faceless sphinx. Areshkagal! I have so many questions for you. Trembling with excitement, Nanya produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve. What is life, and where did it come from? Who created the very first god? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Nanya stops abruptly. She turns towards you slowly and says in a dry, emotionless voice, "The absence of an answer is an answer too." Not every riddle needs to be solved. Some must simply be accepted. Impudence will be punished.
What?
Okay. Nenio, how long have you been surfing Areshkagal?
Like, has she?
I don't know. But it seems okay. It's something that Ichika would accuse Nenio of doing.
That's fair.
Nenio is nothing. It is a grain of sand, lost in the vast expanse of existence. It has no purpose of its own, no will of its own, no past or future, no name. Nenio's body twitches. She grimaces slightly, then becomes emotionless again. It is an anomaly. It is an apostate. A nihility that tried to become something. It rejected its own essence. Took on the name Nenio. Eh?
You will be interested to know that Nenio means nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
in what language?
I can't remember. I think it's Esperanto. Something like that.
The will of Areshkagal. The will of the universe has been fulfilled. Now the anomaly will once more dissolve into nothingness. Will return to its previous state of non-existence. I mean, Nenio's flesh and blood. She cannot be nothing. The body belongs to a faceless Sphinx cultist from Chinchia. The cultist completed a pilgrimage to Avestan, opened the path to the Enigma, and appeared before the faceless Sphinx. She swore an oath, rejected her own existence, and became nothing. She forgot her name and dissolved into timelessness. Oh.
That's how she
Really?
learned how to forget everything.
This cultist's body was recreated to complete a secret mission on Galarian. The anomaly was given shape so that it could serve the purposes of the universe, but it proved to be faulty. The anomaly altered its mind, excluding everything irrelevant and replacing it with whatever it deemed interesting. It took a false name and found a false purpose. Okay.
Yeah, so it used your own fucking trick against you is what I'm hearing.
Wait, Ichika's trick?
No. Areshkagal took her memories away. She volunteered to sacrifice her history and become nothing. But apparently when she was, recreated and sent to Galarian on a mission, she used that same ability on herself to free herself from Areshkagal.
Even so, the anomaly has still fulfilled its true purpose. Everything is as the universe intended. You should take a lesson from that grain of sand. Nenio, fight her! Nenio recoils as if struck. Then she goes still again. There is no Nenio. This was a mask, worn by the anomaly to give temporary shape to its nothingness. Well, what do you want from me then? Why do all this? Areshkagal's will is the will of the universe. Areshkagal reads the secrets of the universe like an open book. She does not share any knowledge. And not every riddle needs to be solved. But she will allow you to become part of the riddle. A part of herself. Okay, Areshkagal. She will give the grain of sand a higher purpose. She will allow it to serve a cause bigger than its tiny self. She'll make the grain of sand her avatar. Power in exchange for service. meaning in exchange for usefulness. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, we know what happens if you become an avatar.
Yeah.
I was worried about this. Commander. It's gonna take me a second, folks.
Just do like a minimal one. You don't have to do a full. You
don't have to go full Reginald. You never go full Reginald. Alright. Commander. Commander. Her words are sophisticated, but her intentions are simple. All demons seek to subdue mortals or destroy them. This demon is no different. I sincerely hope you will not agree to this offer.
Of course not. You'd be so stupid. I seriously hope you're not considering her offer. We've already had to compromise our principles before, but that was in the abyss and we had no other choice. Now we have other options. Don't accept this offer. I beg you. Demonic gifts are always tainted by the corruption of the abyss. No power is worth the loss of your soul. I reject your offer. The grain of sand's consent was needed to simplify the process. A refusal to give consent would lead to complications and not alternatives. The grain of sand will become Areshkagal's avatar. For that is the will of the universe.
Well, that got non-con really fast.
Yeah. No, time to kill her.
I don't
She's got
know.
a snake there, but
Non-con ain't my thing, but I can't help but think that something along the lines of, like your consent was really a formality, might actually be hot.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no to that. Get attacked. Do it. Miss. Miss.
Critical miss.
I rolled a one.
Thankfully, Demon Lords have
Ichigo?
unlimited
Reactions?
reactions, yeah. Let's
Okay.
make sure we're using... yeah, we are. So I should be able to just,
I've
like...
been watching so much D20 content, sorry, that, Jesus Christ, Ichigo.
Uh-huh.
Oh
no, she
that,
does have a limit. Oh, you suck.
That, I understand a lot of, well, not understand. I know there are shit that you can do now in D&D, and that's pretty cool. So it turns out I learn better when I watch people do it.
Yeah.
It's a squirrel.
Retreat is not
Oh.
an option.
Alright, Nenio. Thankfully...
Oh, you can
she-
still fight with her?
yeah, she's still on our side.
Strange.
Okay, so are you immune to death? Because it would be fucking hilarious if you're not.
Meow.
Yeah. Lame. Oh yeah, let's have a look at Areshkagal's stats, because this is an actual proper demon lord.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. That's about right. 42 magical beasts, 10 mythic, 1,576 health.
Oh, jeez.
56 AC. Saving throws are yes.
Mm-hmm.
Spell resistance is no. Alright, Nenio.
Nenio.
Not your
Snap
best.
out of it.
Not your best matchup.
Mm-mm. My nose. It hurt.
Sorry about your nose situation.
Thank you. Not enough people take my nose situation seriously.
I should have brought Ember so we could lower her saving throws.
Cheat.
Nah.
Cheat!
I'm pretty sure Ichika can just carve it to pieces. It's going to be a matter of surviving enough turns, but if we die, then yeah, I'll just bring in our cursed people.
Okay. I didn't know fucking Destiny is free to play. Obviously expansion to pay for, but still.
Yeah, it was a while ago. You don't want to know what the unfair version is like? Yeah, me either. Because this is meant to be a particularly hard boss if you're doing it at the beginning of Act, or near the beginning of Act 5. Because only I think Discari and Baphomet are at this level. Okay.
I've heard good things about EVE Online. Is it any fun, chat? Have you guys ever played EVE Online?
So I've never played it, but I was fascinated by it. EVE is a libertarian utopia.
Okay.
It's a game where people make IRL, like, money by pulling in-game corporate takeovers and fuck jobs. And or
No.
invading and conquering others' space.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They're earning IRL money by
Oh,
doing
it's
that?
they get things they can trade for things that equate to money. Like, it's
Okay.
not that straightforward. But yeah, at the highest level, it's a, like, backstabbing and war game on a grand scale.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're annoying.
My foot hurts. A lot of things hurt, actually.
You do seem to be falling apart.
Thank you.
I wouldn't want to deny you your truth.
Thank you.
Why is Dimensional Blade unavailable?
Because...
Eh? Oh, because this is swift action. Not I can't. The game doesn't let you trade your move and standard actions and swift actions for each other.
Mm.
The inheritor, guide my way.
Woof.
Mm.
All right, Ichika. Yeah, as you go down damage thresholds, it creates clones of itself.
Oh.
Alright.
I found a Squid Game knockoff on Steam.
Yeah?
It's called Crab Game.
Crab game! God, you're whooping its ass.
Hohi.
Yeah, Ichiga's just tearing in a new one.
Could stop missing, that'd be nice though.
Kneel before
So hot.
Yeah, he's way too hot for someone who doesn't fuck.
Yeah. Oh, come on, more?
Yep.
That's not fair.
Nope.
Merilith mummy.
Yep.
Mummy.
Mummy Merilith. Yeah. I'll bring it back. Get some water, but
I like to insult him in his need for water, but I did just take a sip of water just now, and it was pretty great actually, chat.
Oh, my leg. Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, not that I'm like clearly and perceptively ill. It's that you might feel like a hypocrite.
In your Neverwinter Nights 2 game, you were telling John about, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
You turned Alani, the druid, into a mystic thurge. She's going
Okay.
to be your item creation person.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I don't know why you get to go again, but I'm not arguing with it.
They rolled well.
Okay, where is actual mommy Areshkagal, or is she fucked off?
Can you tell?
I think the idea is you can't.
Okay, also, there's a game out there that's called Farcana, and I kind of want to choke the person who thought of the name. It's that bad in my mind.
More like Fartkana, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, gamers?
pain. You know the scary part of having a better laptop,
What's that?
chat? It's that I look at games and I'm like, I could probably run that.
Ah! That's terrifying.
Yeah. Like that's the exact opposite of how I of how of how I looked at things. Oh, a game? I probably can't run that. That's fine. And then move on.
I found that freeing when that happened. Gave Nishka 3 levels of swashbuckler. That'll work. That's smart. Add her int to damage. Yeah. You can do the same with duelist. Do they stack? Are you undead or magical beast? Cool. Nenio's got a gift for you. It's your worst nightmare.
Savant says he gave Nishka 3 levels
Yeah.
of swashbuckler.
I just addressed that actually.
My bad.
That's okay.
Nishka. Oh. I heard Ichika.
Oh! No, Nishka. I was saying, Swashbuckler lets you add your int to damage. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Duelist can do that. Wonder if they stack.
Yes, I heard that. I thought that was about Ichika.
Nah, no. Your int isn't that high.
You bitch.
No, Ichika's int isn't that high!
You bitch. She's smart.
She
Smart
is, but
cookie.
it's her, like, I think it's not her weakest mental stat. That's wisdom.
That's true.
Into the fray.
Wow, just gets smoted.
Fray.
Yeah, her, like, cavalry isn't doing so hot. Duelist adds it to AC. Okay, in Pathfinder, I'm pretty sure they add it to damage, too. Probably getting some cross-pollination between the two.
God, this game is 253 ringgit. Eat shit.
That's so much.
Absolutely not.
No game is
Yeah.
worth that.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the reality of buying games in Malaysia.
I guess. Alright, let's try Phantasmal Healer on the Undead. Alright, it's gotta be on the mummies, not her. Alright, can't avoid healing the Bloody Two, but she hasn't taken damage yet. Wait, it didn't do anything? Nani?
Like, AAA games are the worst for
Oh, yeah.
being up to that expensive.
Oh, I just meant in general.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at the point where, like, outside of some exceptions, depending on, like, the genre and the needs of the game, I don't think any game needs to look as good as AAA games currently do, or currently want to. And I think we should just, like, stop buying games that spend so much money on that.
I agree. Man, sometimes I sigh like you. This is your fault.
What do you mean?
Because sometimes you sigh like that, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really how I sigh.
I mean, I picked up a few affectations from you.
Like what?
I can't remember right now, but there was one I was thinking about last night. Or maybe this morning when we were hanging out. I don't remember. But yeah, definitely some.
Okay. Adoy. Okay, this
Christ.
looks so cute.
You look so cute.
No. Absolutely
Wow.
not.
Wow, won't even let me compliment you on our anniversary.
Absolutely not. Metaphori Fantasio.
So that game is supposed to be incredible. It's also an Atlas game.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be long.
Yeah.
I'm unsure about whether I should play it solo or even at all.
Honestly, I want to wait. Like,
You wanna wait?
We'll
What do you
have to
mean?
see. As in, like, even if, even, like, playing on my own, like, the thought of the game. Kind of want to wait for, like, see someone else's content of it and see if I'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other game that's on my radar is like I probably should stream that is oh, what's it called? Oh, come on. It's that like French, not Final Fantasy, not Devil May Cry, not Dark Souls RPG.
The French?
Yeah, it's like super French. Like core.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't think of its name right now. But it's really gotten popular.
Attack!
Claire Obscura, that's it. Claire Obscura.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently it's like one of the first games in a very long time that's like great overall in all ways.
God, I can't believe you said ho 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 core.
Yeah, it's like core.
You absolute
But
dingus.
apparently that like they're leaning into it. Like Pat was talking about it on Castle Super Beast, and I don't think he was joking about wearing the baguette on his back.
I can wear the baguette on my back.
Kill him, Maruru.
The baguette.
The most French of pan.
What?
The most French of pan.
The most friend of pen. Can I help you find this pen?
There is no need. I have many pen of different type.
Oh. I see. Okay, well, for sure.
Pain is French for bread.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
It's also
I'm
where
finding the
Japanese
easiest-
word for bread comes from, which I think is so funny.
No, actually, that one is
It comes from Dutch, right?
Spanish.
Oh, it's Spanish. They all are very similar languages.
Mhm.
But yes, pan. Okay, I loved what was it?
Okay, never mind. I'm so sorry, Spaniards. No, it's not you guys. It's Portuguese.
Portuguese, alright. You mean Lesser Spain?
Don't do that. Nah. I mean, it's not like anyone from Spain or Portugal is watching this. Still.
Yeah, like that would stop me. I actively
It's true,
shit talk
it's true.
all of the, like, nationalities of Europeans anyway.
It's true. God, they remastered Onimusha 2. Not remastered. They gave him HD graphics.
Yeah, remaster.
And this is exactly how it looks in my head. Now, you know what I mean? Have we won? Yes, we have. Not yet. Areshkagal, you absolute fucking bitch. Fucking lose already. Oh, this is cute.
I mean,
Oh, this is so cute!
like, shit talking America isn't really, like, worthwhile.
Hmm.
America's, like, 5 corporations in a trench coat.
Yeah. And also, like, who isn't shit talking America these days?
It's
Y'all
on
are
vogue.
doing well, y'all, no, not y'all. God, the way the Republicans are like, Trump said he wasn't involved in Project 2025. That's not his plan to run. I don't know why you were all so scared. And it's like, and then you're like bamboozled that Project 2025 is going.
I can't believe this.
What? I can't believe this. How shocking. Totally no one could have predicted this.
No.
No one told me that this is what would happen.
No one told me life was gonna be this way.
Like, I'm sorry, Republicans. I think you're all, like, at the very least, the ones of you that voted for Trump are morons.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
no, I'm not sorry.
Like, they
Morons.
either have brain damage from lead poisoning, or they're just shitty people. Like, there's no good explanation other than that. And you think I'm joking about the lead poisoning. I'm not. Lead poisoning makes you aggressive, and it makes you stupid. And as we found out, a lot of places have a lot more lead in the water than they should.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, America.
Yeah. I tend to lean towards either ignorant or, like, actually brain damaged for Republicans. Moron is how I usually describe a Democrat.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair.
How much plastic is in our bones? A while back, yeah. We are full of microplastics. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I can use your crazy fucking spell. And I'd normally use it on you, but nobody seems to be taking AOs right now. I guess I've got 2 uses. Alright, let's trick fate yourself.
Yeah, almost.
Let's get everybody over here. Everybody, yeah.
Hey, that reminds me. Probably said this before.
Oh, that reminds me. Backstreet's back.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, someone out there was like, okay, I think it was Smosh. It was Smosh doing like a this or that kind of thing between two people. The question was Britney Spears or Backstreet Boys. One person answered correct. Britney Spears, obviously. Like, even if you don't like her music or some shit, her life has been fucking horrific. Always save Britney Spears. Whatever the, like,
Oh,
whatever
if it's
it
like,
is.
yeah, you can only save one of them, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Like, I'm more of a... I guess I'm on the fence. I think as an adult I like Britney more, but as a kid I like Backstreet Boys a lot. But yeah, no, even if Backstreet Boys, if I like them more, it's like they're not about to make more music I give a shit about. It's not like the world's gonna miss Nick Carter.
Wow.
Or AJ McLean.
Harsh. Some people out there do.
Did you remember AJ McLean was a person in the Backstreet Boys?
I did.
Oh wow, I'm impressed.
He was, in fact, one of my favorites.
Oh, that's cute. I mean, I thought he was meant. I thought he was meant to appeal to a particular kind of girl who really likes Latinos.
Oh, no. And it was because he had cool beard. I was a beard person even when I was a kid.
I would have thought you'd have liked what's his name? The older one.
I don't know.
Yeah, one of them was marketed more as like the older brother.
Is it Howie?
No, not Howie. Howie was sort of goofy.
Brian?
No, Brian's the face. Brian's the main.
Kevin?
Kevin. That's the guy.
Kevin was also hot, to be fair.
Well, he was taller and older.
Yes. Look.
I'm not
It's
criticizing
honestly
you.
Kind of funny. I know. It's honestly kind of funny that my taste in men is beard. Beard. Facial hair. Something about facial hair on men.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing most men can't grow facial hair, huh?
Well, some of them can't.
Well, I mean, sure,
Some of them
but
end up with, like,
it's such
scraggly
a
hair.
the thing is, it's such like a broad category of guys who
Yeah.
can grow beards.
Yeah.
It's like if that's your
I mean,
main
that would be-
criteria,
Yeah. I never said it wasn't easy.
yeah, it's fair. you are with me. You have settled for an incredibly low
Shut up.
bar.
Shut up. Stop talking down on yourself. I'm gonna smack you. But also, as it turns out, I recently found out, as long as they're passionate nerds, I'm also very okay with that.
It is like attractive when people are super into things. Like, unless they're unless the things themselves are bad, it's just, yeah, they're passionate about a thing. That's cool. I want to learn about a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but like some people aren't into that shit though, because I genuinely have met some people who are like, yeah, but they're like so into, this girl didn't like that her boyfriend was so into sports, I think. I'm like, okay, then don't date someone who's into sports. Yeah, but they're fit. I'm like, yeah.
I got bad news for you, baby. Pretty much every dude who puts the work in to get super fit is into sports.
Yeah.
And if they're not, they're almost certainly a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because they're only getting fit so they can look hot.
Yeah, and like, they're doing it to fit that macho.
Yeah.
Like masculine.
Because they bought into like,
guy.
if I give enough gains, the women will want me.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, girl. And find a guy with a hobby, actually, genuinely.
Fuck.
Oh, and I had a friend who was like, she likes the guy as a friend, and that's fine.
Yeah?
And she thinks if it wasn't the fact that he was super into animated films, like, this dude's favorite is like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Okay. Weird choice, but okay.
Yeah, but because I remember I was there for one of his talks about that shit. He was like, but yeah. Anyway, just animated films in general, not just his favorite is Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Sure.
Yeah. And she was like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like nerdy as hell. Like he really likes animated films like that. Like it's kind of childish. I'm like,
Okay.
okay. But he's kind like I wasn't trying to like encourage her to date him or anything, but I'm like, but he's sweet and kind. He's just into things.
Yeah, he likes something I don't think is cool, and so that's not acceptable.
Yeah. Like
Couldn't possibly date someone who wasn't like super cool.
Oh man. This guy I knew from high school, so this was like, this is like old story to be fair, but I think he still has a crush on this friend of mine. We're still nursing that flame and hoping for something. And I kind of just wish he wouldn't. Like he has better chances out there. Anyway, I remember like a group of girls, and of course they're catty fucking high school teenagers, right? Teenage girls, I mean. Well, yeah. One time they were like, "Hey Sarah, you like hanging out with that guy a lot. Do you like him?" I'm like, I like him just fine. And he's cute. And I was, and like, I sort of, I shouldn't say that to these group of girls because they're gonna use it against me. But you know, I had already begun the sentence.
Yeah.
And so they were like, "Oh, you think he's cute?" And I'm like, yeah, guys who like things are cute. I don't know.
I'm failing to see what you think is funny about that.
Yeah.
Could you explain? Could you explain to me why it's funny?
Yeah. I'm like, you know, but I was a very.
I like how the games make. Look at these obvious area of effects you should avoid. And I'm like, yeah, I had no time for that. Denio, stand in the fire.
Nenio can take it. Is Social down?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, their melee attacks are severe.
Guys, have you considered not doing that?
I mean, it's not really in my control. Well, that does. Maybe I should try just raising dead. Well, I have Resurrection. Yeah, that's even better.
Xbox, Axel, yes!
Yep. Yep, perfect.
Thank you.
No
That's
notes.
what I heard.
Signs
Star
of
Wars
love,
Outlaws.
signs of love,
Mhm,
signs of
29.
love. Star Wars Outlaws. I don't know that one.
Yeah. So, well, at least at the very least, it's a Star Wars game. And it's 229 ringgit.
Fucking die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can do this, Ichika.
There's a game out there called Ebola Village.
I mean, that's not funny.
Why'd you
That's,
laugh like
that's
that?
tasteless. That's terrible. Why would they call it that?
Yeah. God, these snowflakes. Everything is bad.
Can't even joke about a village dying of Ebola. You know, something funny.
Hmm.
If I have to explain to you morons that I'm being sarcastic, I'm banning you.
I'm sure they don't need us to explain.
Oh,
it
I
in
know they
chat.
don't.
Da, da, da.
Was it a huge commercial failure? Was it any good? There are a lot of commercial failures that are like great games.
Yeah. Like,
Was selective Metamagic Rod?
no, I don't remember. Oh, someone says no. Without
Oh,
period,
well then,
no.
fuck it.
I do love that the addition of the period just explains a lot to me.
Yeah,
No.
no, the punctuation does a lot.
No.
No. Oh, he can't. Yeah. No, my great team Torinos. Let's see. Oh yeah, Reggie's down too.
It's the big reason it is the big reason Ubisoft isn't as big of a problem as it is. Oh, they expected it to make bank because Star Wars.
Yeah.
Turns out if you make a below average game with a horrible launch, things don't go well for you. Yeah, as it turns out. You'd think Ubisoft would learn from EA with the launch of that one game that they launched back in 2020. Oh god, what was it called? Was it Redfall? No.
I don't know.
No, Redfall is another game that was very bad. It was made by Arcane Studios, which I believe.
Oh, poor
are
Arcane. They got
Yeah.
They got
They got
bought by
fucked.
Embracer Group and just died.
Yeah. Like,
They
great,
were-
now we won't have
yeah.
fucking Dishonored 3.
Yeah.
Good.
Or even just like games with those ideas, right?
Hmm.
They need to get some of those devs together.
Yeah.
The light take you.
Anthem. That was the game.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember I was watching Runaway Robot at the time. He was trying to get the game to run and it just wasn't playing well. You had to wait so long to get into the game because it's an MMO. Well, no, it's one of those battle royale things, I guess. I don't actually fucking remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
To this
very
day, I
bad
still,
mod.
in my head, have to correct myself and not call MMOs Mamorpagas.
Morpagas.
Thanks to
that, though.
Ben Yahtzee Croshaw.
Who's that?
You ever heard of Fully Ramplematic or trying to think of what else you might know him from. He's kind of the only thing keeping the Escapist together in its final years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yahtzee.
Oh god. Oh god. My leg.
Okay.
Clash Goblin.
Oh, you're not back in the order yet.
Yikes.
The inheritor. Guide
Come
my
on.
Guide my way.
Shit.
Ooh, bestie, do you remember there was one game that you said we both would enjoy? And I think it was like what if Resident Evil was a pixel game?
Right.
I don't remember what it's called. Was it
Crow Country.
Crow Mystery? There, yes.
Yeah, I've heard that's great.
Oh, we should get on that. The big con. These nuts.
These nuts are the big con.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got such duplicitous sperm.
That's what fertility issues are.
Lying sperm. That's fertility issues. Alright, that one actually fucking bit the dust. Good. Getting there.
None of this would be interesting for y'all to know, but there was a celebrity couple that as a child I used to really enjoy learning about. They like divorced sometime when I was 16. and it was because and the guy made such a stink about it. He was an asshole about it because he wants kids and they've been trying for one. They haven't been able to have kids. And I guess they didn't go to doctors about it because he was like, yup, well, you can't have kids, and I don't know what it is. So I don't want to marry her anymore. I don't want to be married to her anymore. Or blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
She got married maybe 2 years after.
I had children.
Yeah.
So either he was shooting blanks or they just never had sex.
Yeah. Which, he should have just shut his mouth. You know what I mean?
No, he had to win the breakup. It was important.
Yeah. Again, folks, sometimes it's worthwhile to just shut the fuck up. Just let the fight be.
And Bob would know.
Hey! You telling me to shut the fuck up?
No, I'm saying that you are someone who frequently should shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ. On our anniversary.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go add more hot water to my fucking thick coffee.
Okay,
This
love
thing will
you.
be done, fucking monster.
Happy anniversary.
I refuse. I refuse to be happy.
I refuse to be happy. It may be our anniversary, but I will not be happy. Oh, that's so funny. God.
This will leave a bruise.
Alright, Ichika, please. Please make with the killing. Don't you have true seeing? How are you missing? Oh no, you don't have true seeing. I could have sworn I cast it.
Fall.
There, I'm back. Have you thought about what you've done?
No, I've tried to figure out why Ichika doesn't have true seeing anymore.
No glory without
What?
risk.
Yeah, I could have swore I cast true seeing on Ichika before the fight.
I could swear that Ichika has a thing where she can just see.
It might have been an item, but I don't think she has it right now. But she absolutely can cast it. Alright, one more tsunami. Tsunami. Tsunayu.
I was just thinking about like having a character called Tsunami.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Oh, Zila, you be quiet and fall unconscious already.
Okay, quickening metamagic rod. True seeing.
What does True Seeing do again?
You can see invisibility, and you can ignore effects like blur and displacement that would show the enemy to be somewhere they're not. You always see things like as they are.
I see.
Is that a free action? Yeah. God, you're so fucking close to dead. Just die!
Is
Get him, Socio! Fuck!
surely usually we'll get him.
Fucking better.
I will resist.
Yes. This one's stunned. So they're not really a threat. Now they're no longer stunned.
How did Miss Zila, who is unconscious.
She's not unconscious.
Is she not?
She's at
She's
1.
on 1 HP.
She has,
Yes.
she has an ability that makes it so that once per day, if she would be knocked below 1 HP, she just cannot lose hit points for like 2 or 3 rounds. I forget the number.
That's pretty radical.
It's super powerful. Her and Regil both have it.
Honestly, sexy. Love it. Love that for her.
I'll just sit here.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, ZZ. Ichika dies! Bestie, have you considered doing better?
What did it do? Oh, it just hit you. Alright, it's at 0. Socio, just kill it.
Night in the woods.
The goddess protects us.
Does she?
Well, he can still channel energy, so yes.
Took so long. What a battle.
Oh, it was a crazy fight. Like, it wasn't boring, at least, from my perspective.
Mm-hmm. No, a lot of shit happened. Just, God, whoa. My yeah, so itchy.
Alright, before we... Oh, I forgot to do something.
What did you forget to do?
Once you get down to the final... Areshkagal,
Mm-hmm.
use a Midnight Bolt to get another Nahindrian Crystal.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I need this one specifically.
Should I Google that?
There are more... You can get more of them than are necessary. I just don't remember if I have enough.
Okay.
Hang on. Where are my Nahindrian crystals? Yeah.
Bestie, you're so weird. I love you.
Love you too. I guess I've got 2. I'll get one more from Discari. I don't think we're on a path where we're going to fight Baphomet again.
Yeah, the angel's just fucked. Superman's fucked.
Oh, you could do it on the first before the split. Ah.
Ooh, bestie.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Hey there, wait, Nenio? Oh.
Oh, where is Nenio?
An anomaly. Apostate. A nihility that tried to become something. It rejected its own essence and took on the name Nenio. But this was merely a mask. A hollow shell that gave temporary shape to its nothingness. An insignificant variable in the universe's equation. An infinitesimal quantity. Nothing.
Leave this place, Nenio.
Nothing should remain nowhere. it should stop striving to become something.
Seems like she's brainwashed again.
You resisted Areshkagal's will. I saw that. You didn't want to listen to her. You cannot be nothing because nothing has no desires of its own.
This is a logical but what Areshkagal says is also true. So what course of action should be taken when two truths contradict each other? Is it possible to accept one of them and consider the other conditional? Yes. I wish. The anomaly's wishes are irrational. There is a large probability of error, and the risk of making an incorrect decision is too high.
Oh God. You could just say farewell to Nenio, right?
Yeah, no, you could just... In fact, if you can't convince her, then you have to.
God.
So, like, Nenio's, like, wacky woohoo experiments girl, right? But all of that is, like, so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Little?
No,
Small?
it's contrasting of, like, her real nature and her actual history, which is super sad. Where she was a cultist who, in her apparent need to like learn everything, gave up everything she'd ever known in order to just become nothing.
Oh. I want to say Ichika would answer 5, but that's a complete lie. She would look at this creature and be like, you know, your encyclopedia is unfinished. I could finish it for
that
you.
will shake the scientific community to its core. Its publication will be celebrated by everyone. Every student, scholar, and critic. The world will remember the author of such a monumental work for a long time.
Yeah, it's the one that will convince her.
Right. Then I guess I will accept your point of view as the truth. After all, I like it more than the other one. This place is so boring. Why did I want to come here? Oh yes, new knowledge, an experiment. Our whole life is a fascinating experiment with an unknown conclusion.
So here's the the punchline to this incredibly long, stupid quest. She already had this knowledge and had forgotten it.
Yep.
This is a Shaggy Dog story.
Yep.
I should have known that no one was going to give me any exclusive, new, super important secret knowledge for free. Knowledge is gained through sweat, blood, pain, and experiment. Alright, I think we should move on now. Lead the way, and I'll think up a new research project for us to conduct together. As for this experiment, I suggest that we consider it complete. Also, thank you, girl. For all that I remember, and for all that I've forgotten.
She actually remembers your name.
I like the idea that she's saying, thank you, girl Ichika. Implying the existence of boy Ichika.
Yeah. Non-binary Ichika. Intersex Ichika.
I sort of adore that. Hey, nice to know you remember my name, Nenio.
But yes, that means she considers you important, and the implication is she considers you a friend now.
Awesome, Nenio, let's go.
Yes.
What a weird thing you've subjected yourself to, Nenio. I'm glad we're out now. That was a hard fight.
Yeah. Even for a, like, super...
Is it really going to make you walk back?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Nah, fuck you. It's not actually that far.
I know, but I've been spoiled by Skyrim's dungeons.
Yeah, they're so well designed,
Well-
aren't they?
Yeah. Like, yes, you go through this whole thing, and then look, a convenient lever where, oh look, that nook that seemed inconspicuous, that's where you're gonna come out from. I'm like, you know what? If someone had made a dungeon, it also makes sense that they would create an emergency exit.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's a lot of loot.
Loot goblin.
Money.
Loot goblin.
Money. Oh, I like money.
I don't like that.
I like money.
Why do you have to say it like that?
I don't know. It's funny.
It's that was a bad choice. Don't do that again. I don't like it. That hurt my brain.
Not giving me a lot of reasons to not do it again.
Because you love me and today is our anniversary, as you said. So you should stop and not do it again. Yeah. Is this doing a lot for a bit?
Yeah, a little bit. No, I didn't get the illusion glasses. I didn't really care to.
Oh, everyone's over encumbered, Jonathan. Look what you've done to yourself.
Yep. Well, we got so much.
Can you fast travel?
No.
Can you teleport?
No, what I could try to do is get stronger party members.
Everyone's over encumbered.
Okay, so you won't even let me change my fucking...
You drop stuff.
No.
You leave the area and then we'll come back with it,
No.
right?
Money. Rub self.
I'm not saying drop it forever.
Rubs self.
Whatever.
Nah. I just wanted to see if I had a specific spell. We don't.
Ha, so we have to drop something, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We'll start with stuff that isn't worth much. But is also heavy. Oh.
But I intend to stay awake. Because I have to do friendship. I must do friendship. I have so little time for friendship.
It's true. You got any plans?
I'll probably just slap myself into BC.
Cool.
Ow. Socio. God, I give him so much shit for his whatever issues with his brother.
Yep. Sure did.
Look, I don't have issues with my own brothers.
You said unprompted.
Yeah. That's how you know that I don't have issues.
Yes, dear.
It is genuinely concerning. That part of my friendships involves being bullied affectionately. Genuinely TM.
Yeah. What can I say? I know what my baby likes. It's getting insulted.
It's true. I find it funny. Although June is coming up and I have some holidays stored for that, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hmm.
Hi, Ma. Tataw lang man ako kahapon.
Yeah, God knows you could use some time off. Oh, we were gone so long a siege happened. Time to hit the streets. Might be a bit of a shorter than usual stream tonight. We started a bit late and I'm starting to fade. Also, I'm sure Bob would like more time to spend with other people doing stuff.
If I don't fall asleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or sleeping.
The veggie copy. Copy.
I've got the second half of my supper waiting for me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, half might be overstating it, but there's food waiting for me.
Oh yeah. Look, it's just nice to have food waiting.
Yeah.
I don't feel well.
No? Well, like I said, I think we're going to be calling it pretty soon. You going to be able to make it, or do you need to get going?
I can do a little bit more, unless
Yeah.
you want to go now.
Oh, we're pretty much done. I was just going to sell everything and call it a night.
Sweet. Okay. I wonder how much money we'll get from this loot haul.
A lot.
That's a lot.
I can sell everything on my own time. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me again, Bob.
Yeah. I'm low energy, but
It happens.
hey. I'm glad I got to talk everyone's ears off. I'm sure that was
Yeah.
fun.
It was fun.
I don't know, John. You like my voice better than a lot of people do.
They'll like your voice if I tell them to.
No, they won't.
We have parasocial relationships.
Yeah, that's true. Alright.
But yes. Thanks for coming. And I will be back tomorrow with, I don't know yet, but something. Maybe FF7. Oh. Reminder, this has been brought to you by your support over at Patreon.com/GreatCanadianGuy. If you like what I do and you want me to keep doing it, maybe consider becoming a patron. $1 a month is all I ask for. But if you'd like to pay more, you could become a producer, like these fine people who contribute $5 or more a month to the Patreon. And they are Scipio, Jalzir, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Telipic, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Bop Jon, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jocko, The Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Bossim El Bakio. Alright, folks. I will catch you on the flip-flop, or whatever the kids say. Bye!
Bye, nerds.